It's towards the end of April now. This is the garden outside our house. And the view across the hills to Binsgarth. And here we have an area that we use for barbecuing. And this is our gallery, the back of the gallery. The gate that leads down to the more wildlife area of the garden. This is a bund we put in of the topsoil that came out from the foundations, which gives us a bit of shelter from the westerlies. Workshop is the building at the top of the garden there, around to the front of our house. This is down into the wildlife area of our garden. This is a large pond with a duck house. The water from the roof of the house and the buildings feeds into the pond. We're at the stage at the moment of tadpoles. So I will show you the edge of the pond. You can see the froth and the activity in the warmer water at the edge of the pond, as there are thousands of tadpoles. So we've come down through the fence here. We have a small area here where the hen house is. This area is just mown with paths, just for access for us. There's a small path through the trees here, which leads to a decking area which overlooks the pond. Nice little place for a bit of G&T in an evening. Further down here at the bottom is a shed, which is our barbecue hut. Which overlooks the pond again and up to the house. Lots of trees planted down here. We've only been here for 12 years now. The trees are doing really well. Again, just paths mowed in and out. A couple of hens, free ranging. Just areas for you to wander. There's a little wren flew by them. Areas you can just wander around in amongst the trees. Not a lot of leaves on the trees yet, lots of bugs come in, so they will develop and it'll be really good. A few more leaves on some of these. Beautiful sky today. A rockery, a fuchsia hedge. So it comes around to this area here, which then takes you up these steps, which lead onto the bridge that goes across to a small island on the pond. Back down the steps, back around the back of the pond. Lots of beautiful wild garlic there. Up through the trees here, Back around. More little paths leading off through the trees. And back up around to the gate. We're heading up the garden from the front of the house. This is the workshop. Michael's working away so you can hear the lathe going. And this is down the back of the bank down to the shed at the bottom of the field. Now we're heading up the field. This is some timber for the business, some elm logs and the log arch. Heading up here towards the lane at the top and into this area here, which is protected by fencing for the winter time. And it's just our little allotment area and a picnic bench with the raspberry canes and a wooded area out onto the lane there. A little area to go inside the woodland. A few outside beds here and a compost bin. Nothing in the beds yet, early in the season. And a couple more beds here. And then we have the polycrub. And of course we have just walked round. This is our keddah. And the garden shed. Compost heap. Back round again. Granddaughter's slide. And into the picnic area again. Looking down over the tunnels. If you walk right up to the very top of the land, this is the lane going by. School bus, daffodils, and over in the distance there is Harry Loch. Right over to the hills of Bercy. And back down towards the house again.